Okay, we're going to show you today how to make a desk organizer to go along with your nameplate. We kind of have it here. You're looking at this is our nameplate, or I'm sorry, our desk organizer that we're going to add to the nameplate. All right, so let's just see how you can do this. As usual, there will be a number of different ways. But I'm going to close this, create, document, desk organizer. To create public document. I'm going to take a look at it from the front. Sketch on the front. Let's make a rectangle. And there we go. We're going to make this 4 inches wide. You can make it bigger or smaller depending on what you want to do. I'm also going to make it 4 inches tall. Okay, so we actually have a square there. And I'm going to extrude it back 2.5 inches. So let's look at that. This is what we've got. Okay, that's what we're working with for now. Okay, so we're gonna put stuff in there, paper clips and stuff. So we're looking at the front. Let's look at it from the top and put some holes in it. Whoops. There we go. All right, so I'm going to sketch here. I'm going to take my corner rectangle. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. You can dimension these whatever size you want, and you could determine how much of how far away you want the hole to, how close you want it to get to the edge. So if I did that, I click on this line, and then I can click on that line. Right now it's 0.37. What if I want it to be 0.25? Oh, I want this sort of oval or this hole to be 0.25 away from the edge. Do that, and it moves stuff. But because I had sketched these all together, it's going to do the same thing to all 3, and I don't want to do that right now. So let's just go and undo that. But if you wanted to, you can determine all the relative sizes here. We're going to do one more thing. Since I'm going to make this my pencil holder, I think this is kind of neat. We're going to make a 3-point arc. Click on that dot, and then click on that. So we've got, looks a little bit like, foul shot on a basketball court. But I need my trim tool. By the way, if you don't see the trim tool, you can see it says trim right below it. It looks like scissors, but if you don't see it, you may need to go over to search tools and move things over to be able to see it. But if you click in search tools and type trim, you should find it. So let's just do that. I have it, so great. And I am going to cut that line and that line and that line and that line. And now notice these are all still highlighted. Since they're all still highlighted, I can kind of act on them simultaneously. So I'm going to go and extrude here. I'm going to remove. Now remember, this was 4 inches tall, so I'm going to take 3.75. It's only leaving 0.25 inches left at the bottom. I don't want to go all the way through and make a hole through the bottom so stuff falls out, but I don't want it to be a really thick floor either. And there we go. Okay, so we've got our holes for our stuff, but you'll notice that a lot of times in desk organizers, they're not rectangles quite like this. They're kind of slanted. So here's something you might want to do. I'm going to click and look at it from the right. And I'm going to say sketch. On to the side here. Click again. I'm going to use my line tool. I'm going to go here, 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 and I just made a triangle, and you could dimension this, change how big this triangle is. But I'm just going to go and extrude and remove and change blind through all. And okay, now it's, got this rectangular thing. Oh, but look, my holes are still there for my stuff. Don't forget to put your name on it and decorate it, to make it your own. But there you go. That's our second part of the desk organizer, or the desk organizer for the nameplate.